Hi everyone. Today we are going to measure using a ruler. Do you remember when we was comparing different objects? We was comparing using the words short or shorter and long or longer. Do you remember these objects? Our two ropes. Now we can see that this one is longer than this one, but we don't know how long they are. So today we're going to be using a ruler. There are different types of rulers. There is this ruler, and this is similar to what we have in school. This is 25 centimetres in total though. We're going to be measuring using centimetres, and centimetres are written like this. We don't have to use that really long word centimetres. cm is just as good. This is 25 centimetres, so each one of these lines means 1 centimetre. There are other rulers. This is a different type of ruler. Each one of these numbers at the top means 1 centimetre. But the clever thing about this ruler is it also measures in a different way. It measures in something called inches, and that's something that you'll learn later on when you're a little bit older. But we use centimetres. To make it very clear for you, I have this ruler, and you can see that each one of these squares means 1 centimetre. Now we normally only work up to number 10, but we know all about the other numbers. So even though our number track or our number line only goes up to 10, we know that these other numbers come afterwards. I want to measure my line on my board, and I'm going to use the ruler. Do you think this is the right way to measure something? Do you think this is telling me that it's 17 centimetres long? Oh, you're right. I need to make sure that the beginning of the line is at the beginning of the ruler. And then I have to work out where it stops. So I know it stops at the 12. It's just after the 12 actually, but it's not quite on the 13. So we're just going to say that this line is 12 centimetres long. We have other things to measure. I have a rope. It's a picture of a very little rope. Now I know by comparing that the line is longer than the rope, but I want to know exactly how long the rope is. So I'm going to line my ruler up at the beginning, not at the beginning of the piece of paper, but at the beginning of the rope. Now, I know that it's covered the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but it's not quite covered the 9. So that means that our rope is 8 centimetres. Brilliant. Let's get something else. I've got a pencil. Which is longer, do you think? Do you think the pencil is going to be more numbers, a higher number than the rope, or a lower number than the line? Let's see. Let's measure it up. Starting right at the beginning of the pencil, right where the lead is. And I know that it stops on the 17. So the pencil is 17. Is it 17 bananas? 17 sweets? No, we're measuring in centimetres. So we know that this pencil is 17 centimetres. Let's see what else I've got to measure. I have one of my 2D shapes and I want to measure one of these edges, one of these sides. I'm going to measure the long side. Do you think that's going to be more or less than the rope? Let's have a look. Let's measure. Remember, I'm not going to measure from the edge of the picture. I'm going to measure from the edge of the rectangle. Let's go all the way. Now I know it's gone past the 14, but it's not quite got to the end of 15. So we know that the edge or the side of the rectangle is 14 centimetres long. Brilliant. One last thing we're going to measure is our 5 frame. Now, is our 5 frame going to be longer or shorter than our rope? Longer or shorter than our pencil? Or longer or shorter than our side of our rectangle? Let's have a look. Starting at the edge, going all the right. This is 14 centimetres. Let's have a look. Let's compare the different things that we've measured. What was the smallest or the shortest thing that we measured? Brilliant, it was 8 centimetres, wasn't it? It was the rope. What was the longest thing that we measured? Yeah, excellent. It was the pencil. Well done, 17 centimetres was the pencil. Wow. Now, so your challenge is to see how many things you can measure in your houses. Fantastic. Well done, everyone. See you next time.